Hey Norwex lovers, it's Michelle Zhang here with Team Chemical Crashers, and I want to talk to you today about our Ultra Power Plus laundry detergent. But before I get into it, the first thing I'll say is it's very versatile. You can use it in many different places of your home, inside and outside. So what I'm going to do right now is we're going to start a demo, and then while I talk about it, and then time will pass, and then I will come back to it and show you the results of the demo. Okay, so something that you can use our laundry detergent to clean in your kitchen is your hood fan. You know how they get greasy and then there's dust that sticks to them. I don't know if you can see that. They are pretty gross and grimy. You can see that. And they're like a yellowy brown color now. They're supposed to be more of a clean color. That side looks better, but that side, hopefully you can see, definitely has a lot of grease and gunk and stuff stuck to it. Okay, awesome. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna just close the sink here. I'm gonna pop them in here. I'm gonna fill the sink with hot water from the tap, and what I'm gonna do is I'm going to just put a teaspoon of this into the water. So as the water fills, I'm just gonna sprinkle about a teaspoon of the laundry detergent in there and let it sit. And then while we talk, it's gonna clean and work its magic. So as you can see, all I'm doing is just filling the sink with a little bit of hot water. And then I'm just gonna make sure all of that dissolves. Okay, and then I'll show you the water after too. We'll bring the camera over there. But so what's so great about our laundry detergent, other than the fact that it is versatile in your home? Well, it's biodegradable, which means very safe for septic tanks, and it is free of fragrances, fillers, chemicals, and dyes, and we do not test on animals. None of our products are tested on animals. And so if you have a front-loading washing machine, all you're gonna need is about 1 teaspoon for a full load. It is high efficiency washer approved. We have soft water here in BC. So the less detergent you use, the better it is for your washing system. You're gonna be spending less money, not wasting as much detergent, and the better your clothes will feel because there won't be that leftover residue, which won't really even happen with this laundry detergent because it's that natural. So I have here, as you can see, probably a few of these jars. And I just want to show you the difference between some of the commercial products out there. So in case you didn't know, if you're using commercial laundry products like laundry detergent, fabric softener, and dryer sheets, you probably have the most toxic the most toxic place in your home is going to be that laundry room that you have with those commercial products. Okay, so this is our Norwex laundry detergent, and I will shake it up. There's about a teaspoon in here. So you can see that there's suds in there, okay? It's not just water, and it's pretty clean, okay? The second one, this is a common one out there. This is Tide, powdered Tide. So do you see all that white stuff at the bottom? That is chemicals and fillers that you are paying for, and basically putting static in your clothes as well as causing them to wear out. A lot of our darker clothes seem to wear out a lot faster than we would like, and it's because of the laundry detergent that you're using. I shake this all the time at my parties, and it never goes away. It kind of just settles to the bottom. And those chemicals and fillers in there can be anything from drywall to dust to lard and even crushed glass. So people will come to me with their Enviro cloths and say these are stiff now after I've been using them for a while. And I usually ask them what laundry detergent they're using, and they confess Tide, and I say, well, that's part of the reason, is because all those fillers over time, built up. Because our products last so long, maybe build up over years, will give you that crunchy feeling, and you're not gonna have that with this. Of course, I recommend our laundry detergent to take care of your cloths, to give you the longest life of your cloths, so that you can reap the benefits of your investment with Norwex. This is Tide, liquid Tide, okay, and the first ingredient in liquid Tide is what? Water, okay, and so that blue color also isn't very natural, okay, definitely chemicals in there. And the last one is the worst one of all of them. This is a Tide Pod. Hopefully you're not using these. There's fabric softener and all sorts of gross chemicals in there. If you Google Tide Pod and toddler in the same search bar, you're going to find sad articles about toddlers who have died within minutes of eating one of those Tide Pods because they thought it was candy, which is really scary. And so that just tells you how concentrated and how chemically, laden they really are. I know they're easy because you put them, throw them in the washer drum, but stick to something a little bit more natural. Now, you don't have to use our laundry detergent, at least something a little bit more eco-friendly and green so that it has less stuff in it. So I mentioned for a front-loading high efficiency machine, it's going to be 1 teaspoon. Start there. If you find it's not enough, if you have a really big heavy duty one, then of course you're going to use more. That's about 150 loads in this one bag. It's a kilogram. Really cost effective. I always tell people that our laundry detergent is the most safe and the most cost effective laundry detergent you can get these days. And so for top loaders, they use a little bit more water, the traditional ones anyways. You're gonna start with 1 tablespoon, my bad. And so there's a scoop in here. And so for BC, I would say if you have a top loader, you're gonna wanna do about half a scoop first, start there, and then work your way up if you feel like you need to. If you have a high efficiency front loading machine, I would definitely just recycle the scoop and put a teaspoon measuring spoon in there so that you can not overuse. So if you live somewhere that has hard water, you're going to need more detergent. So I would say maybe in the east, start with 3/4 of a scoop in there for a top loading machine, and then see if you need more from that. And for front loading, maybe 1.5 teaspoons or 2 teaspoons. You could start with that and try it out. Okay, let's come over here. I'm going to bring you over here and see what we can do with the camera. All right, hopefully you can see that. Look at how dirty and brown that water is. It's definitely eating away all of that grease and grime and lint and everything. So I'm gonna switch it around a little more, and it's only been, it hasn't even been that long, but let's see what happens when we pull it out now, okay? Oh, wow. Look at that difference. Oops, you can't even see that. So it's a lot shinier and newer. You can tell from the water that it's done its job. So let's pull out the other one. Same thing. So all that dust that collected because the grease was on it, it was all sticky, so all that dust collected to it. So now what I would do is I would probably just take a Sperry sponge or even my trusty dishcloth here, and what I would do is I would just kind of scrub it a little bit and rinse off the extra residue left over. Good, not bad residue, good residue, just the soap, not residue, I shouldn't say that, that's confusing. And just rinse that off, and I hope you can see how clean and shiny and beautiful that is. And I just want to finish up by telling you a few other of the uses for our laundry detergent. That was one of them in your kitchen. I also use this to clean my makeup utensils. So I put a little bit in a glass like this, fill it with some warm water, dissolve a little bit, literally a sprinkle, and you can just clean your makeup brushes that way. If you make it into a paste, it's really good as a stain remover. You can use it on outdoor surfaces like your patio furniture or decks that get that green wooden film on them. Probably the side of your house as well, or your roof. I know a lot of people say they used to use powdered Tide to clean their roof. This would be a better, safer, more environmentally friendly detergent to use instead of Tide. And if you sprinkle a little bit this also in some warm water, plop your rings in there, let it sit, and then scrub it with a little bit of a toothbrush, your jewelry will end up shining, and you will catch people's eyes. So I hope you enjoyed my video on the laundry detergent. Definitely a must-have in your home because it's the safest, most economical laundry detergent you can get out there.